Hello, friends I haven't met yet. My name's Michelle, and I'm a beauty treasure hunter. I go beauty treasure hunting every week, and I share with you some things that you might want to grab too, where you are, wherever you are. Um, I have a new trick to show you today, two new ways to use liquid matte lip sticks that you may have around. Um, and I'm going to show you how to triple stack at Walgreens to get some really good beauty deals, amazing beauty deals, as a matter of fact. So if that sounds good, oh, I'm also going to share a synchronicity, something that happened in my life this week that is just freaky, crazy, made me laugh out loud. So I hope it does you too. So stay with me. Of course, I've already started off with my Biore Watery Essence Sunscreen. It's my favorite. I've tried the Haru Haru Wonder, the Dermatology, lots of other ones that folks say are their favorites, but I keep coming back to the Biore. I'm also, as kind of a bronzer, going to use this that I found at the salvage store. Everyday face sunscreen lotion, and it's in medium to deep. And I think I showed you the light not long ago and how it was just a really bad color, but the medium to deep is a nice color. So I'm going to use that on the perimeter. And this brand has kind of a medicinal smell, not bad. But I do like the color of this medium to deep. And remember, I'm not using it for sunscreen. I'm kind of using it for bronzer with a little plus that it has some sunscreen in it. Okay, now to the crazy part. I learned this week that you can use your matte lipsticks, matte liquid lips, for lots of other things. So today we're going to use one of mine that's a very nude color that I got at Marshall's by Anastasia. This one is, I think it's just called Naked. We're going to use that on the eyes as you can use this just as your eyeshadow. Today I'm going to use it as my eye primer. A little bit underneath. You could also use any matte lip crayons that you have for the same purpose as an eyeshadow pencil instead. And I thought to myself, holy cow, I have lots of liquid lips sitting around. I need to try this, and I love it. Okay, moving on. I found an amazing face palette this week at a Ross. It's by Laura Geller. It is the Bon Voyage Passport to Pretty. I want you to take a look at this. How pretty is this? So on the eyeshadow side, I'm going to start with one of these lighter colors just to set my liquid lip primer down. Okay, now I'm going to move to this light brown as my crease shade. And this is a Morphe brush that I got. It's the M332, and I got it when I bought a Morphe palette at Ulta. It came free with it. I love free things. I'm going to clean off my brush and use the same brush and just go into the darker brown and do my circles in the outer third here. I'm going to use a pencil brush. My favorite thin pencil brush is from the Dollar Tree by Sassy Chic. It's got two ends, but I really like this end. I'm going to go right underneath. And I know that's a mess right now, but I always clean it up later, and then I don't have to be so perfect. That's why I do eyes first too. Don't have to worry about fallout and messing up your base. Okay, now I think I'm gonna use, I've got a really nice sparkle that I'm gonna just kind of tap lightly into. It's between a champagne and a silvery gold. Whenever I switch eyes, I also switch hands. Unless I'm working on somebody else, and then I continue to use my dominant hand. Now, it also has kind of a solstice shade that has a shift. It's got some light blue, but also some pinkish, greenish, I don't know. It's awesome. I'm gonna put that just underneath my iris, the colored part of my eye. And I think I want shimmer across the whole bottom also, so I'm gonna use that same shimmer color that I used on my lid. Now, before I clean up, I've been liking some darkness on my upper lash line. So I got this Maybelline tattoo pencil, and this one is in, I think, I Am Determined. It's just a dark matte brown. Okay, now time to clean up. I just like to use a wipe. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some new concealer that I got at, it's either a Marshalls or TJ Maxx. This is Alley Oop, the Game Face Second Skin Concealer. But it is a very light shade. And this is a Teoyal 370S. It's it has a unique shape. I love it for reaching in tiny places, like inner corner. Also do just a little bit of a drag there just to get it down in the little wrinkles. So first it's a stipple. Then I like to use the warmth of my finger. Now some folks like to wait right here and let it crease and then uncrease it again. But sometimes if it looks good right off the beginning, I want to go ahead and set it. So I'm going to use my LA Girl H2O Lock powder because it's moisturizing. And a fluffy brush. This one's by Flower Beauty. So if you can still catch it and find these, lovely little brushes. I got 2 of them. I don't like them so much. Love the feel of this powder, just like tapping water on. Okay, now I'm going to use some Colorstay Full Time mascara by Revlon. This has like a silicone brush, but it's a unique shape. It's kind of an arc. But I love that on my lower lashes. Okay, now I freshly dyed my eyebrows this morning. But I want to show you something that I got, along with a whole bunch of other things that I got that you could do this week at Walgreens. If you have the Walgreens app and you download their coupons, sometimes you can like triple stack offers. So let me find everything that I got yesterday. Okay, I think this is all it. I got this NYX Bear With Me concealer in a shade I didn't have before because I do like to collect shades for when I do other people's makeup. So that was a NYX item. And then the second NYX item is this powder eyebrow pencil in ash brown. And let's see, 2 of the L'Oreal Glow Paradise lip balms, colored lip balms. Love those. And 1 Maybelline Ultimate. Anyway, it's the lipstick that is, it's matte, but it's thin. And I got a nude shade. Okay, so I got all of these things. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. And it was just $9 and something. Yeah. And here's how it worked. The NYX was buy 2, get 1 half off. And these were both on clearance already. So you get the clearance price plus the second item is half of the clearance price. Okay. The Maybelline, I had like buy 1, get 3 off, and it was already on clearance. I go down the aisle looking for the clearance stickers and then look at my coupons. And then I had 6 off of 6 off 2 for my L'Oreal, and they were already marked down. So it is so fun to rack it up like that. Love it. So I'm going to just barely use this eye pencil or brow pencil, the powder one. I used it yesterday though, and I was in bad need of an eyebrow dye, and I really liked it. It's really good at catching those, if you have sparse ones at the front, if you just lay it on its side and kind of wipe over it, it catches the hairs. Yet if you need to make little strokes, you can, and it does have a spoolie also. But alas, I always do need to plaster mine down. Ardell Bride Glue, still my all-time favorite for that. Now, if you just do this and leave it, it does have a white cast. You have to just kind of press it down to make that go away. All right, now I'm ready for my base. And the treasure that I have found recently is the Born This Way by Too Faced. This is the old version, and I got it at Marshall's. And I think it was $16.99. But if you look at that, that's still upper end drugstore price these days. But I found my perfect shade. I think it's warm nude. And the reason that I like this is for what it does for my pores. So I'm gonna see if I can like do half of my face and show you. And you know how some pumps will not let you get like a teensy weensy bit? This does. Some pumps make you just force you to get a whole pump. I like it when I can just barely get some out if that's all I want. So this is without. Let's see if you can see my texture. Come on, focus camera. And here's with. And it's much smoother. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other side too. And the trick to filling in your nose pores is really to stretch out your nose and dab, dab, dab. But then some just sit in your pores like cupcake batter, no matter what you do. And I've noticed on my driver's side window side that right in here I have more prominent pores, but not on the other side. It's really weird. Sun damage. Woo-hoo. If you need more coverage, you can build it up. I like to just tap, tap, tap to build it up. I also like to focus on the temple vein here. This also has a lovely wear time. Right now, you know I usually love my Milani Supercharged stick in 160 bronze voltage. I do think they're stopping making that though, so I have really stocked up. However, I'm getting ready to look for other alternatives, and this is the Butter Glow and Go. This one is in the shade, it's the rose one, but I'm going to use the bronzer side to do my contouring. I love the smell. Physicians Formula butter stuff. Very subtle right there. Under the bottom lip and in the valley here above the Cupid's bow. And my Flat Reel Techniques 259 brush. Wax on, wax off. If you know, you know. Okay. Now remember how we used the matte liquid lip for our eye primer today? I'm also going to do that for my cheeks. And this is some Revlon Ultra HD matte lip color. And I don't know if it has the shade on it. Forever. So I'm going to put that just on the back of my hand. And take a dense kitten paw. It's cool because this has a really nice scent too. I like that. Okay, now I'm going to set that down with more from my Laura Geller palette. I'm going to kind of dip into the blush and the bronzer. Mix those shades. More into the blush. I did like 2 dips to 1 of the bronzer. Light, dark, light, light. And if you have eye bags, going up and darkening those really does help to make them recede and not be so puffy looking. Also, I love using generic Afrin nasal spray to just tap underneath the area. And now I think I'll also use the highlighter that's in this palette. It's pretty, but I'm not sure how sparkly it is, so I'm just going to use my finger. And a little bit, swipe across that wrinkle there. And a little bit under the brow bone. So I have used this on my eyes and cheeks today. Love, love. And now I have a gem of a lip liner for you. I got this at Five Below. It's LA Colors. It's one of the gel ones. And the shade is Better Than Bare. Here's what it looks like. I like to kind of stretch out my lips. And I need to build this side up. I think this was $3. And it lasts. Now, let's see. I think I'm going to use one of my new L'Oreal balms. This one's in the color, it's 120 Blush Fantasy. And then I'm going to go in with the other one that I got from Maybelline, More Blonde. And it's kind of a nude. So I like to put that kind of right in the center. like that. Usually I add some sparkle too, but I will add some sparkle with this Loon and Aster gloss that I got at Marshall's. This is called Golden Peach, and there are some sparkles in it. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Okay, now I haven't powdered down anything. My favorite face powder, and I've tried them all just about, is the About Face Pink powder. It's also very reasonably priced. I think when it's not on sale at Ulta, it's $21. In the recent sale, though, it was down to $14, but I told myself, oh, I have so much powder, I just need to use up what I have rather than buying a backup of this. I like to put this everywhere that I can still see my pores, avoiding the places that I highlighted. And just for kind of the last hurrah for the Flower Beauty Heat Wave in L1 Sunrise, I love this because it's kind of a pinky brown. So hard to find that shade. And my monitor doesn't pick up on the pinkiness enough. I like to take my giant Real Techniques 262 and I just kind of use it as a setting powder everywhere. Kind of up in my part also, near the hairline. And I don't go right under here. You can go just under the chin, but to keep it natural looking. That's the part that is shaded by your chin from the sun. I've been loving this Hard Candy Glow on Lock. And it does have some pearl to it, but you can't, it's like I can spray and spray and spray, and I can't overdo it. It's great. And has a wonderful mister. No droplets. Okay, now I have to tell you a story. And it all starts with this palette. It's an eyeshadow quad by NARS. And it's called, I'm going to see if I can let you see this, Kuala Lumpur. Okay. I looked at that and I thought, I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I'll show you why it intrigued me to begin with. It's just gorgeous, you know? So I bought it one day this week, and then I went to pick up my son from school. And I like to swipe things when I first get them, even if I'm in the car. Does anybody else do that? So I was swiping it on my arm. As soon as I finished doing the last swatch, the podcast that I was listening to was The Daily Show by Jon Stewart, and he was talking about the president's tour of Asia, and he said, first stop, Kuala Lumpur. And I just died laughing. Now think about that. It's a city in Malaysia. I had no idea what that city was. I could have just bought this palette and put it in the sack and left it in the back seat and been listening to my podcast and never have caught that. But I had just finished swatching. That's what I call a synchronicity. Can't be explained, but stuff like that happens to me all the time. It's like the universe is chuckling, you know? And I just died laughing back. What are the chances? Anyway, I hope that brought a smile to your face. So this is my final look for the day. Thank you for taking some time out of your day to spend with me. And I hope these last few minutes have taken your mind off the cares of the world for just a little while. And I hope you see me next time.